it has been another active day now in St. Louis Park after this massive fire at the Helix Apartments. It's right along Highway 7. And now residents are returning. They're seeing what can be saved after this massive fire damaged their home, their belongings. St. Louis Park Fire Department saying this fire destroyed 90 units. Crews will continue to monitor these apartments for any rekindling. And right now, many residents are still without a place to stay. We're live at the scene. We have team coverage for you this evening. Our Richard Reeve taking a look at the efforts to help the people who've been displaced. Let's start, though, with Harrison Klopp speaking with residents and a fire investigator about what comes next. Harrison.
Leah, you said it right there. What comes next seems to be the big question in St. Louis Park right now, as the damage at the Helix apartment complex is incredibly visible over 24 hours after this tragedy. But if we pan to the building here, you can see what I'm talking about. Let's start on the first floor, where you can see water just pouring down. All that water being used yesterday from multiple agencies to treat the fire. From fire departments really across the metro that were here. But if we move all the way up to the third floor, remember, this fire started on the third floor. Right now, there is no roof on the third floor, as the roof has been completely burned down. If we move to the side of the building, though, you can see burned gutters, debris all over the place. But if we move in on that first apartment balcony you see right there on the first floor, I spoke with a woman that lived in that unit who tells me she's one of the many residents here that's lost everything. How does it feel to see that?
I'm just in disbelief.
We took a walk with Connie Willis this afternoon, who showed us outside her unit at the Helix apartment complex, or at least what's left of it.
They won't even let us come in.
Connie was told by damage control assessors this morning that her unit was completely destroyed. So you've lost everything?
I don't have an ID, I don't have a purse. I don't have anything right now.
We also spoke with forensic fire investigator Lauren Bruner today, who would not speak to the specifics regarding this fire because he might be called to investigate it. But after 20 years of investigating apartment fires, he told me once the fire leaves one unit and gets outside, it can spread quickly.
Generally, siding is vinyl. Vinyl is very combustible, so it aids in the fuel of the fire. And then it hits the soffit and gets into the attic. There is no sprinklers in the attics. And then you have a roof fire.
For what's to come, Lauren says investigations of this magnitude can often take a while, as he expects the whole complex to be looked at.
It's very tough and it takes a lot of time, and this is not solved in one day. We're trying to find that answer. What is the competent addition source?
But for Connie Willis, she says she can't wait any longer.
I'm living in a place of uncertainty right now. I don't know what's next. I don't know. I got kids, I got dogs. Like, I know it's coming, but coming is not now, you know? I need security, I need comfort.
And Leah, the latest update on the fire came just a few hours ago from the city of St. Louis Park, saying the cause of the fire still remains an active investigation. From St. Louis Park tonight, Harrison Klopp, 5 Eyewitness News.
Harrison, thank you. You know, there's so many residents right now still unable to get inside and get their belongings from their apartments. Others don't even have an apartment to return to. Our Richard Reeve is live now with a look at how the community has been coming together and offering support. Rich.
Yeah, Leah, in the wake of this terrible fire, check this out. I'm at the eastern side of the complex, and look at this. These volunteers have set up camp here, their own aid station. They did this all on their own. A lot of folks saw the news and came out to help. They've got food, snacks, and water here, even clothing for those in need. Now, keep in mind, out of 168 apartments, 90 were damaged, as you mentioned, Leah, either by flames or water from the fire. Now, you mentioned that 5-minute deadline for people to go in and get their stuff. That's only on the eastern side of the complex. Less damage there. As of now, nobody allowed inside, so a lot of folks have only the clothes on their backs, maybe a few possessions. We spoke with a woman who launched this volunteer effort, who's been out here all night long.
I live about a mile away, and I saw a plume of smoke. Just saw the chaos and the trauma and the grief, and walked around and just started connecting the dots, figuring out who's doing what do people need, helping people regulate the best that they can.
So where are these folks who've been evacuated going to stay now? Now, we've talked to some. They say they're staying with family or friends. They say they are fortunate for that, but others are not so fortunate. It does sound like the Red Cross and the Salvation Army are trying to set up shelter at a nearby school. The Red Cross is working on that extensively, and then the Salvation Army is working on some food supplies or food trucks. But for now, check it out. Quite an outcome here for these folks, these volunteers trying to help these unfortunate folks who've lost their homes. Reporting live in St. Louis Park, Richard Reeve, 5 Eyewitness News.